You shall.
I pressed the thing.
The thing has been pressed. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while. I hope everybody's been okay these last few weeks. How you guys doing?
Barely holding on, man.
Much better now.
Oh.
I am Groot.
Doing pretty good.
Zenra is not here with us today. Neither is
Blair.
Oh my god. Huh?
Blair
or
Goose.
That's the name I was trying to think of.
We're gonna let him do it.
But we can still get some work done, I think. God, what happened last time, Carl? Do you remember?
We were successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We tackled the catacombs.
Yeah.
We hoofed it back and stopping on the way back to get some strawberries. That's pretty much it, right?
There was an important retcon. I mean, and there were some details. So one of the important details. I mean, we were successful, and all it did was cost us an arm and a leg.
He don't like the joke.
Is it too soon?
Pan-faced Gorbis over there.
Too soon.
Yes. Whilst we were fighting in the catacombs, there were cursed items, weapons used against us, and whence they touched us, they severed limbs, and they severed Gorbis's limbs, an arm and a leg. So he is wounded verily, I say.
A hand and a foot, to be specific.
Hand and a foot, not an arm or leg. We didn't kill everyone. We killed the important awake folks, and then we took a rest. And the players, we were kind of exhausted players. The characters, I think we retconned. We would have done the smart thing and then gone sarcophagus to sarcophagus and finished off all of the sleeping.
Right.
Yeah, the sleeping transformed characters, NPCs. That way, there wouldn't be any emergent problems sometime in the future, because the dragons were kind of like patrolling the thing to make sure nothing emerged from it, and the elves were kind of concerned about the soldiers.
That's cool. I never actually said that, but that's cool that you gathered that about the dragons.
Yeah, I don't know.
You put two
I
and
think
two
that's
together.
what I deduced.
His wisdom modifier is vast.
Yes,
Carl's wisdom modifier.
So yeah, I think that's what the Mithrian would have suggested that, and I think the characters would have gone along with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, after we wrapped all that up, then we said, okay, time to go back and get some strawberries for Saiho, because she wanted them strawberries, and we said we were going to get them strawberries, and it's back on the way anyway to civilization. So that's what we're on about right now, and I'm in this mountain, and we saw a nest, and we're kind of concerned about that nest, but whatever. We're kind of awesome. So what's the big deal about some nest?
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Big ballers.
Oh, and it looks like I'm trying to see content you're sharing, and it's not sharing very well for me.
On Discord, I just changed VPNs, so give it a second. Let me restart.
Okay.
Yeah, as per my notes, there's way too many zombies. Ran out of spells. Gorbis is running out of limbs. Those were the steps we took.
I'll go ahead and take a minute, guys, and I'll before we get into this mountain thing, I'll send you the document I have for the lost limbs. It's a little bit different than the 5e rulebook, but it's pretty much the same. But if I do my doc.
Anticipating a drop.
Sorry. Basically, I just roll a d10. I'll paste it in the Discord. And you lose that that limb if you're attacked by one of those blades. But something like a hand, you'll lose the hand before you lose the arm. Actually, this is outdated. Shit. Where's the one I just made a new one. Did it not save it?
And you shared that in the other Discord.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm a hot mess. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay.
You're our hot man.
So it's simple, guys. You roll a d10 and like left foot first. Then if you're already missing a left foot, then you lose the left leg. Okay. You guys, there are ways to regrow limbs. Some of you might know about the regenerate spell, which is a high level spell that you guys don't have access to. You also know about those green stones, okay?
I do have one question.
Yeah.
If I keep the limb on ice for a while, could a greater restoration reattach it?
Let me check.
I have I have a spell called Gentle Repose that will keep it from rotting. But it'll keep it from rotting, but it will also stop it from being animated. So
Well, that seems marginally less useful.
Yeah.
Greater
If we get you
restoration.
if we get you actual
I mean, there's
The
a
hell-
spell specifically for this, guys. It's called I forgot what it's called,
Fireball.
but it's for regrowing limbs. So you got to use that one. You have the option of the grow stones, and then you have the option of prosthetics. Does anybody
that's what I
have
was-
artificer?
That would be me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have tinkering tools that you can spend like a week of downtime to learn how to like make prosthetics. And then
Which I'm more than willing to do.
then you can roll and make one for him.
And there's
Okay.
some pretty cool options for prosthetics. Think about it.
Okay, so we are in initiative right here against these birds. Who is this little crow looking thing?
That is Norway. That is my my raven.
Okay. So
And-
it's John, your raven right now.
So right before initiative, I went invisible and summoned Norway. So
Okay.
she was flying off the mountain.
Okay.
And so for her turn, she is going to just beeline away from me. Just kind of out in that direction. So it's 50 feet. She's going to double dash. So it's going to be 100 feet. I believe it's 50 feet. Hold on. Yeah, 50 feet. So 100 feet that way. And
Okay, next up is Mithrian.
What did we say the scale is?
I'm like 200 feet up. And then Norway just flew 100 feet away. So this is 300.
So I think it was
feet.
times 3. I think we did times 3 then. That sounds about right because that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Um, then I'll say,
That was 5.
oh, and you said I saw a nest. Are you able to ping
Fuck,
where I saw the nest?
I don't remember. If I did say that, I would imagine it would be right here.
Oh,
I thought Amron was at the nest. I thought he was at least. But I could be wrong.
do I
I
see
think
the
I went up and I
strawberries?
perceived that there was a nest before they started flying in my direction.
Gotcha.
Otherwise,
We
I
can
would like
scroll
to
up
make
and look at
perception.
the. Yeah, we can scroll up and look at perception checks. Dale Burnwood 25. Uh,
My perception and my insight are amazing.
I think the strawberries are growing all the way up on top of here, on the top of the mountain. And I don't remember a bird's nest saying that. So I did, maybe I
Are you-
didn't, but we'll go with no.
Maybe we made it up.
So there's no bird's nest.
No, I don't remember.
We're just gaslighting
Yeah.
ourselves.
Okay.
We are inferring.
There's no. Everyone knows there's no such thing as gaslighting. You're going crazy.
I was going to go with they're just protecting their eggs. We could go with a path of peace, but now murder.
Who's
Uh,
murdering? Nobody.
You guys can make a nature. Can someone make a nature check, actually?
I mean,
What's my nature?
Yeah, I'm a +4. I will do.
I have a +0. That's not unless.
Guys, it's not good. 9.
Oh,
15
Mithrin,
enough.
you know that eagles, especially ones these size, have been known to like carry small, even smaller ones, like back home, have been known to carry off like hobbits, goblins, and just like fly off with little children and stuff like that. So like, they might just be trying to eat you guys
Orbis.
because these are giant
Orbis.
ones. You
Be
know?
careful.
Well, why are you looking at me? I weigh
You're like-
400 pounds.
You're like 3 foot tall. All right. They're gonna confuse you. Okay. They're gonna pick you up and drop you on a
wait-
rock. Crock your shell.
What are you
wait-
gonna do, Mithrin?
I weigh
Okay.
400 pounds.
all right. So we say
Not with that
they're
attitude.
we're saying
That's
this
so-
is 3. The scale is 3 times this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will be firing at disadvantage with my longbow.
I gotta pull out a calculator.
So disadvantage.
You guys also know that these aren't super fearsome enemies or anything. It's
Jesus.
just the situation in which you're in. On the side of a mountain makes them more dangerous.
21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And it is a 11, and I will, with my bonus action, Hunter's Mark, because I didn't do that ahead of time, and take another shot. "24.
Hits. Jesus, a disadvantage. Savage. 13 damage.
18 plus 5, that's 18. And then with my Dread Ambusher, I'll take one more shot. $15.
15 hits.
Yes.
He's down. This
You weren't
right
kidding
by
when you
you,
said
just
murder.
shoo, this body of a giant eagle just flies right by you and plops to the ground next to you guys.
Well, just because I wanted to see the damage, I will roll that too.
Amron,
So,
as you
good shot.
see the speed and you kind of follow it down, and as you follow it down, you look down for a minute, and you're like, oh, and your stomach just gets really nauseous as you like realize how high up you are and how big the eagle was as it flew by you, and you think to yourself, oh my god, if this other eagle grabs me, I'm in deep shit. Like I'm gonna fall a long fucking way.
Well,
And
Sorry if you. I didn't know if you were done. Sorry to interrupt you there, Matthew.
oh, no, that was perfect interruption.
Okay. Okay, here it comes.
we lost
Yeah.
Corbus. There it is. Okay.
Webcam died, so
I
I
was
had
like-
to restart it.
All of a sudden, I got really big on my own screen.
So please make a strength check.
Oh, I'm invisible.
Oh, are
Yeah.
you? Oh shit.
I put a little
Okay.
ninja mask on my thing, as well as a purple concentration dot.
Okay. That's a big difference then. So he's dive bombing. Oh, he can't go that far. It's fucking triple distance. Forgot.
So immediately I was
speed.
like, I am far away.
Fly speed 80. He was right about where was he? Like right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 160.
How much? If he dashes, how much movement speed does he have?
Hold on, I'm doing math in my head.
Fuck done.
I was gonna do it on my phone for you.
I love it.
Got it. He can go all the way here, actually. But now he can't attack. He's just a sitting duck. This is gonna be over
All
real
right.
quick.
He can
That invisible
screech, the
spell
free
did
action.
its job. Okay. Dale.
But he's like 30 feet from me though, right? Because it's ×3, or he's like
Right.
15 feet. All right, dope. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow. First, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike. Didn't mean to roll the damage on that, but okay. In case I hit, that's 3 damage. Just meant to cast it. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and trying to shoot him with my crossbow. That's an 8. Fuck, goes right past him. And because I was back up, basically.
I feel
And,
the
that's
need
it.
to inform the party Gorbis has 10 feet of movement and cannot escape anything if it attacks him.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
You guys are like carrying him on a stretcher
Oh.
right now. You made a
I've
crutch or
got
something,
one-
didn't you?
I have one hand that's zombified. The other one is I can't make 2 zombie limbs, so I only have the hand so I can still cast spells. Otherwise, I'm just hobbling.
We need to get you a
guys-
prosthetic, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you're probably on a crutch
I
or
have
something. You can go. I think I even wrote something about crutches, didn't I? On that little thing. Maybe I thought about it in my mind. That's what it was. I was in my house thinking, like, how fast could you go on a crutch? And I was thinking, okay, about 15 feet per 6 seconds. So if you made a crutch, you're at 15
fair.
feet. Yeah.
Okay, so I can get up to 15 feet of movement.
Hmm.
Still can I do still have 40 feet of swim speed since that's not affected. So I can still swim fast, which will be
Nice.
very useful on this mountain.
Dale, did you take your second attack or?
I only get 1 attack. So my turn's done, sorry.
Okay, Gorbus Globus.
The bird that's currently about to maul me, Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Da, da, da. It immediately takes 16 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
And at the start of its turn, it will take an additional 14 points of damage. It cannot avoid this damage. It will just be taking it.
Okay. Amron. Oh, sorry. Anything else, Gorbis?
That's about it.
Amron.
All right, so I'm like 200 feet up. Damn it. I don't think I could do anything that actually is going to help. Yep, no. I'm still dizzy from when I looked down. I was like, nope. I'm just going to use my action and bonus action to just hold the wall. And that's
Okay.
it.
Your bird? Your crow?
It's gonna just dive straight down 100 feet. Trying to go back to help these guys, and that's it.
Mithrian.
I will move Hunter's Mark to the other eagle. And I will take shots, not at disadvantage. And fire at eagle. $26.
Okay. Roll damage.
That is 16 per shot.
Okay, there he goes.
No, second shot not necessary.
Not necessary.
I'm telling my grandma.
Hey, you didn't touch the
I didn't do it.
eagle. You
Yeah,
just
you
shot it a
didn't.
bit.
I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
you didn't.
My conscience is clear.
Look, it just happened to fly into a naturally occurring cloud of daggers.
How am I supposed to help that, grandma? The coolest
Well,
nerds does not
because-
condone any eagles being hurt.
Because Mithrian's the one that did it. I'm just gonna go over there if I can and try and harvest some of the meat from the eagle. They're already dead. It doesn't matter. Just start carving them up.
How?
Feathers too. Feathers, yeah. You know, might as well.
Here, doesn't matter. I mean,
Don't
I'll just
waste
start
anything.
making. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You do see like a little kind of small cave there at the top of the mountain, which contains some growth of strawberries, some vines, and
I'm gonna-
got yourself some strawberries.
Put the 4 ropes that we had and secure a bolt and just drop down the rope.
14 strawberries.
14 strawberries. Okay.
I'm gonna hate to ask this. Do we have to make any checks to like go up the rope?
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Not
thank
without any
gosh.
kind of wind or some kind of obstacle. You're fine.
Gotcha.
I use the spell gust.
To help or hinder.
As you guys are kind of coming out of the cave with a handful of strawberries, you do notice from that perspective, what once was a camp here. Don't see anybody there now. But look, at one time there was a camp there. Yeah.
May I use my survival skills to ascertain who, what, when?
Can I help him on that
Yeah, if
check?
you want to
I'm
go back
curious
down the
as well.
mountain and check it out. 1 second. Let me bring up some notes here real quick. Okay, so yeah, you want to make an investigation check or something as you're like kind of rummaging through some of these tents or what?
I was hoping survival. perhaps, or
Um,
because
you can
camping,
stay here and
survival.
you can hang out
know.
in this and live here if you want. Survive in this camp if you want.
As one who camps in the wilderness, I would use my survival skills to determine,
Like it's tracking
Okay, so
skills.
there's
or
footprints
someone
there.
else.
Yeah,
could,
Did
I would like
anyone
to go-
leave any spare limbs?
I'm gonna say I'd like to go with him because I'm also very interested.
I'm sure you guys all probably would go down the mountain together, right?
May
No
I-
one's gonna just hang it.
Investigate the city.
Yeah, it's sure, just roll investigation. It's just
Do
tent, it's not a
investigation.
city.
let's all do our skills.
Yeah,
and
that's
figure out
21.
What's going on here?
Oh,
I'm
God.
making an insight
So
check.
it's a lot of lumber that was set up to make tents. It looks like a lot of the leather has been taken with them. There's footprints, there's old stomped out campfires, bones from food, trash. Looks like some humanoids footprints are here.
The bones, are they like? Man, how useful would they be if we took them? Are they like
It's
finger
trash.
bones? They're just
It's
trash.
trash. It's like
Damn.
it's like a
Damn,
pork
please,
shoulder
please.
bone.
Allow me. There is no such thing as a useless bone, as I will use my
If you animate
My-
dead, you can't get your animate dead.
Oh.
Yeah. He's gonna have a pork
Uh,
shoulder for a hand.
Undying Servitude says, let me check the specific thing. Can't do it until I finish a long rest. I can, as long as I let the zombie go after our next long rest.
But you won't have a hand.
May I start picking up some bones and
Fair.
some wood in the hopes of making a prosthetic out of these materials?
Yeah.
Sure.
See, that's what
Some
that's what
leather.
we're kind of getting at.
Sure.
That's what we were getting at. Gorbis is because the prosthetic item in D&D it works just the same as your regular hand.
Yeah, but I don't think you all understand how much of an Evil Dead fan I am. Evil zombie hands are my jam.
Oh, I'm talking about your foot.
Yeah,
yeah,
at
that's-
least your foot. At least your foot, for the love of God.
Well, we have my actual foot on ice right now, so we can always put that one back on when I get it fixed.
I will say, because if you'll let me, the foot that you just have sitting in your backpack, I'll gentle repose it so it doesn't rot. So there's that. Shut up, computer.
All right,
Trying to D&D right now.
all right then.
Doesn't rot, but it can't be reanimated. So
It will make a nice paperweight.
Okay.
just years later in your study, Dad, what's your paperweight? Well, little Jimmy, that's my foot. I was like, what?
Whose foot is that? Mine.
Not the weirdest one. I know a dude who made the base for a Warhammer miniature out of a piece of his skull.
Ooh,
That
Oh
one's
my
a
That's-
god.
that's badass. What?
Because blood for the blood god.
That
Skulls
is-
for the skull throne.
that
So
is-
he made the skull throne out of a chunk of his skull he got back from something.
it better have been his champion. I don't know the game that well. I know Lord, but I don't know the game.
It was like an in-game god character.
Good.
Alright, so what
I
are you
was
guys
kinda
doing
hoping
now?
It was just a minion. I would assume scavenging what we can scavenge so we can make a prosthetic, or not but so prosthetic can be made.
Was there any way to
no good.
determine how long ago that camp was used?
What was the roll?
21 on investigation, 8 on survival.
8 on survival. That 21 on investigation.
Damn, I just spent owed you $20.
I looked at stuff
I think
with my hands.
It seems like it might have been here uh about the same amount of time that you guys have been here.
But like,
Go ahead and make a
we
yeah,
were shooting
that's-
eagles and someone was chilling while we were shooting eagles.
No, I mean like the same amount of time you guys have been on this continent.
Oh,
Oh, so it's a recent.
Yeah, it's a recent camp. It's not like a old camp yet. Looking out, make a perception check actually, as you kind of like you continue to observe the scene. You even look out to the ocean and stuff and kind of see
Got a
what you can
perception check.
put together.
Perception. Shit. 11. I got
With,
plus 7 too.
with a guidance, I will perceive 25.
A 25, holy shit. Okay. You can see some debris out in the ocean. Some debris, a little bit of debris has washed up on shore. Like as you kind of go away from the camp, you kind of peruse the shores a little bit. You can see like some debris. It looks like it's parts of a ship that perhaps got destroyed in the rain or something, sunk in the rain. Remember that big storm?
Mm-hmm. That we were stuck
Yeah,
for like a
how-
month.
DM,
Yeah.
how much of a detour would it be to go there?
To go where? Out in the middle of the ocean?
You said that it washed up on shore, right?
No,
Part
some
of the boat
debris.
washed-
Some debris has washed up on shore.
Okay. I didn't know if this was the loot goblin in me was like loot.
Well, we have a natural swimmer among us.
True.
Yep, just go get it.
Would you like a hand?
I would like several.
Ew.
I think I have something to waterwalk. No, Blair has the ring of water breathing or whatever, huh?
But my character can hold his breath for 10 minutes, but he's currently hobbling around everywhere he goes on his makeshift crutch. So he's on the struggle bus right now.
Okay. No detours.
Yeah, no detours.
Okay.
Need to get our turtle fixed up.
Yeah. So let me remind you, you said that technically you cannot perform the verbal somatical components, but if you had a prosthetic, I would say you could. You know.
Yeah, as long
Okay.
as you have the ability to twiddle your fingers with
Right.
some effort, you can.
Like if you had a hook that you could just like trace the sigil sign or something with, you know.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
As long as it's an object that's capable of holding something, it can do it.
Hmm.
Therefore, a hook can.
Okay, so are you guys just heading back to the low-hanging fruit now, or your boat?
No, we're heading back to the Elven city
we're heading back
in
to
the
the city.
mountains.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Several days of travel.
Can I work on a prosthetic like every night? I basically have 4 hours a night. At least.
Yeah, the thing is, you need like you can make a shitty one, but without the proper like resources.
What would he need?
What do I need?
You can make a peg
Yeah, what
leg,
is-
a hook.
No, what
To
is he
be
like?
fair, I
Actually, what
don't
does he
think
eat?
turtles have toes. I'm pretty sure turtles don't have like people feet. They just kind of have stumps.
I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't expecting turtle toes. That's okay.
I mean, what part of like the foot is necessary enough to be a good enough foot? If like
Right.
they just
Just
sort of have
little
like
stump.
turtle.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
little
that's a
stump is
sad
good enough.
song.
I
It's
know,
not,
really.
It's not fair.
Turtles ain't got no
Please
toes.
make
It's
that
not
into a
fair.
song.
Turtles don't have toes.
Don't think
Is it
turtles
fair?
have toes. Yeah, I'll work on a shitty like peg leg while we're going,
Mm.
and then work on a better one later.
Yeah, I mean, after the first night, I mean, go ahead and roll a d20. Add your
I will-
proficiency bonus because you're an artificer.
Yay.
I'm gonna feed him some really good soup. I'm gonna
That
give him enhanced abilities.
And what's proficiency now? +3, so that's 16.
three.
And then can I guidance myself?
Okay.
Was that a D4? Yeah, it's D4. So 18.
18. All right. You've got a prosthetic that fits on your nub. This is for your leg. It's got a little opening and it just slips right over your nub. It's comfortable, snug, but not too snug.
And
How-
the peg is made out of bone.
How much
Okay.
movement would I have wearing this?
The skull.
I mean, I think you're good, man. I think it gets you where you need to go, especially being a turtle.
Yeah,
Like maybe if you were something else, I'd probably reduce by 5 feet. But
legitimately, I just have stumps for legs.
you just already have stumps for legs, so I don't see how this is gonna affect your movement.
Alrighty then.
I made this peg leg out of the skull of your enemy, so you can constantly walk on the skull of your enemy. And if you unscrew it, it's actually a cup, too.
Metal.
Just a gauntlet. Just a gauntlet.
Okay. Another day goes by. Do you want to try to make him some kind of prosthetic hand the next night?
Yeah, but I'll spend more time on it, so it's kind of a bone hand, basically, with just kind of wood holding it. Like, make it actually
Okay.
nice. So I'll work on this over the progression of nights.
Okay. Roll another check.
All right, D20 plus D4
+3.
plus 3, so 16.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not gonna have 5 fingers, but he's got something that's it has little it's like a hook, but it has dual hooks that can kind of
Uh,
Okay,
you know what I
that's
mean?
creepy.
Can you see my camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have an opposable thumb?
I think I know what you're talking about. It's one of these guys.
Oh God, so scared.
I think they had one in Arrested Development.
They also had one in Inspector Gadget.
One of these guys where it's got a hook
Yeah.
and then a single opposable thumb. So it's kind of like a 2-digit hand that can just open and close.
No thumb. It's just two hooks that can prong together to grasp things. You know what I mean?
We'll get you a
Oh, I
thumb
know.
later, buddy.
It won't
this
be it won't be as good as the hand that you have, but if you need to use a zombie, you can always put this on.
He nods and he will take it.
It's an action.
He's
to-
like, "Alrighty then, let's go. It's time to go."
No. He's he's really just happy to now have a blunt metal object for an arm so he can hit things.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll
Okay.
sharpen the hook up.
Oh, I think they are also bone. I think it's all wood and bone. I don't think we have access to metal, do we?
You ain't touching my frying pans.
You- Dale won't give up the frying pans. You're stuck with bone and wood until we get home.
This Dutch oven has been in my family for generations. You ain't touching it.
Yeah, you're gonna get a Dutch oven.
You know what? Just fucking nice.
So you guys arrive back at the
I'm gonna put
White
water in your
Stone
soup.
City here, the White Elven City of White, and people are really looking at you now. They know that you guys, like, word has gotten around what you guys are doing here, and kind of just really curious. They're checking out like what you've got on you. They're looking at Gorbis's peg and limp and hook, and they're just like, damn, these guys are crazy.
Gorbis, we probably shouldn't have put one of their skulls on your foot. That we probably fucked up there.
No, no, I like it. They should be afraid. That's good.
You will know now.
Oh man.
They give me discounts at shopping centers because of it. I like it.
You get a special parking spot just for you, huh? DM, I have a quick question. Are people looking at us with like fear, awe, or what, or anger?
Yes,
Contempt.
they're just like
All right.
they're just kind of a
Great.
small town village, you know. They're just like they're just little small
Great.
peaceful village for the most part. So they. So what are you guys doing? You guys heading to talk to Rayla, the captain of the arms, or
Trying to
what?
get that money. Trying to get that moolah.
Yeah, we got to talk to her. We got to give them the pearl of power. Let's see if maybe we can figure out what that wizard is doing. Maybe we assist him or learn to see what he's doing and help, or figure out if we can do it ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you head down to the castle and just down those steps, which take forever to get. You're going down this staircase, which just seems to never end. Eventually, you come to the part where Maldris is, that the great wizard is just like still like casting onto this white stone. Rayla escorts you down there, and she thanks you for the pearl of power.
Yep. Dale
She like
hands it over.
yeah, like gingerly like fastens a necklace out of it and puts it over the wizard's neck as he's casting, and this will help him out a lot. It'll allow him to take full rest now.
While she's doing that, can I have Noroi just kind of land on his shoulder and then cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level?
Mm-hmm.
Just to try and help out.
Okay.
Oh wait, you said we traveled a lot, huh? We took a long rest.
Yep.
Love that. Missed that last time.
I ask Amron if Amron, are you able to ascertain what exactly is this hand waving he is doing? Is the accomplishing? Is this?
If I'm just like sitting there and watching him for a while before this question, what would my answer be? Could I ascertain what he was doing?
You're trying to ascertain what he's
Yeah.
doing, or what he's casting on this white stone. Make Arcana check.
Conan? Word. Can I guidance myself?
Yes.
Guidance. Oh, that's not good. It's a 9. You know, I don't actually know. I think it's not the type of magic that I'm used to.
Right.
It's very beautiful what he's doing, though. It's very complex.
You can ask Rayla if you want. I guess she probably would have overheard you asking this question, and she's like kind of interrupts you as Amron's going. Rayla's like, well, let me explain. She says
Don't interrupt.
he's what's that?
Don't interrupt. Rude.
She says that she explains that he's like a druid wizard, like multi-class, and that he's like infusing these stones with magical power, and that those stones you find out and throughout the land, the blue stones, the green stones, are like anomalies and residual like anomalies of his casting of the white stone. This white stone is basically what Carl said last time with the magic versus magic. He's combating the black stone that is being cast on, and the black stone that you've seen in mainland is being cast by a great artificer. And he's basically directly combating the stone. That's the black stone is combating the white stone right now. I don't know if that made sense or if you followed it.
No, it does.
So because we
It's actually not.
because we know that there's a wizard on this end fighting, we can infer that there's someone on the other side pushing back.
Well, you can infer that, but she directly tells you too.
Oh, okay, making sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, so we go kick his fucking ass.
Basically, yeah.
Like, and obviously, I'm not of this arcanical persuasion, but can you just more is better? Can we just have more wizards on this side? Just
Good idea. And I cast guidance on what's his face.
Yeah, if only it were that simple. Unfortunately, like it's capped. It has a cap.
so if we had more of this stone, could we have?
Perhaps if there was more stone to transfer the energy, but it's a natural growing thing that he's infusing with magic.
Because we saw another stone like that. If we had another wizard and another stone, would that work?
Do you guys? I thought we talked about the stones and what they do already. Have you guys figured out their magic? It's been so long since we played. It's been like a month. Did you guys figure out their magical properties?
It's out of character.
I ate one and nothing happened. So I don't know. I don't know about the white stones.
Out of character when we traveled to the catacomb thing, there was a big stone, and we kind of thought it was like this stone that this wizard was at. And we thought maybe they were kind of like the same stone.
Like the same stone as what?
The stone that he's
That's what he's
casting
casting.
at right now.
Yes, that's right. 1 second. I thought you guys had. That's right. You guys haven't been able to figure out what they do yet, huh? You guys didn't talk to any animals. I think that's what the problem is.
We need more party members who can speak with animals.
Right.
I could
That's
speak
what
with
it is.
animals,
Yeah.
but wait, there was a dragon.
You
We
just
spoke to dragons.
you didn't ask him. I don't think.
They spoke Sylvan. I didn't speak Sylvan. They spoke common languages. We spoke with them in Sylvan, but we didn't ask them the right questions.
Spoke so.
You don't think you asked them about the stones and what they do, about their magical properties.
Oops. All right. Well,
well,
We
you
need
can
to
ask
hire a
Rayla here
druid.
now, and let me post it into the Discord, and I'll say it for anybody who's watching as well. Is that spelled right? It can basically consecrate land. Like the black stones are starting to desecrate land. The white stones can consecrate land, and it's basically like 1 mile per pound of white stone, 1 mile per pound of obsidian. So if you put two next to each other in the ground, they will meet in the middle if they're the same size. If the black one is bigger, depending on how much bigger it is, we'll go by weight. So if one is half a pound, I have an illustration to kind of, if I can't verbally explain it, but it's basically desecrated land and consecrated land. Go ahead and read that. I'll be right back.
I wonder if it would work if we just put little bits of the white seed.
Here's a question. Should I replace Gorbis? Because right now Gorbis is looking pretty...
I mean, it's got some artificial limbs now. And there's actually some stuff you could do with artificial limbs.
There is, but not stuff that particularly helps a warlock.
There's
I'd say if you're
you can punch people from 20 feet away.
Yeah, with my
force
1 damage unarmed attack.
It would be 1d8. It adds 1d8 force.
I mean, if you're just tired of playing Gorbis, by all means, change. But if you're changing him because he's got these injuries, why would you move? That's a reason to continue playing him. Like, now he's got this cool thing to...
It's not that he's injured specifically. It's that he has kind of such a hard time avoiding getting injured a lot of the time. Because he's very slow and not particularly well defended.
Well, then we'll have a cool player death to roleplay.
So true. I'll keep him going until I think of something better, and he's pretty good, so that may be a while.
All right. So
Yeah, I also... Any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
Carl sees the explanation, but Mithrian does not have an answer to his question.
What was your question specifically?
So Maldrus is doing his ritual hibbity-jibby on this big rock. Can we have another wizard doing hibbity-jibbity on that other big rock?
No, I said there's a cap to it, so like they can only store so much, magic. But
right, well, so Maldrus has his big rock. There's a cap. Does the existence of a different big rock imply a separate cap?
I don't know if there is a separate big rock. This is like a big rock on white that's growing in the center, like not the center of the earth, but deep in the earth.
Well, that's the
if
question.
There is,
that's
if
what
there is,
Mithrian's saying.
Did the DM roll an Arcana check?
Mithrian is saying this big rock looks like the other big rock.
Roll a d20 and then
So
subtract our proficiency
She doesn't
modifier.
know. Yeah.
So the one
Right,
in
big
the
rock.
crypt can't work.
I mean, big, like big. It's a lot much bigger than the white stones you saw in the dunes.
That's a nice.
Like this thing's massive. This is like the size of a house, like the size of a shed.
I was about to say it's the
That's
size
right.
like a Prius or something. Yes, oh. I need some American units, How many football fields?
Like the size of a shed, yeah. Size of a Prius works.
There we go. Weighs
You can see by the shape of it that it goes deep into the earth. Like it. Is it still called Earth?
it's up to you.
The Earth, yes. But Earth as in
Soil?
ground,
Yeah.
not as in
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta.
So basically, you just need to keep in mind that desecrated land is caused by the obsidian, consecrated land is caused by the white stones. Basically,
Above table.
So-
Are we supposed to be getting paid for
if
this?
you can
or
counter
no?
some desecrated land, you can put a white stone in it.
We're supposed to be getting paid for
So it's
this?
kind of like holy water.
Can't remember. We should. Definitely need to get. You definitely need to get. Oh God, what is it? We gotta get old Gorbis here compensated, at least.
Maybe they can give workman's comp from Vera from Lash Provera.
Got to ask for it. I had something else in mind and I forgot what it was.
So it's
We're supposed to be getting paid, right? Though can't remember.
The topic of compensation is something that Blair would easily broach, and it's not something that Mithrian would be bringing up.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Blair has food poisoning right now. He
I'm gonna bring it up to
ate
the
some
lady.
bad frog.
Like, ma'am, listen. Look, we're not. I'm not gonna. I ain't trying to be rude, but when are we getting paid? Because we're kind of broke, and one of us, not gonna name names, kind of needs better prosthetics than the ones that we fashion out in the wilderness.
Take off your prosthetic. Don't let them see it.
Your employers at what was the name of it? Losh Provera can assist you.
Who told you about Lash Provera?
Yeah, how you know about that? How you know about that?
Make an insight check.
Will
Can I
do.
make one? Or no? I got a +10.
Oh, you have a +10?
Yeah, I got a +10 insight.
Jeez. That's a 20.
23.
Oh damn. Okay.
Look, man, when you're a
She's on the
father,
take.
all right, your kids bullshit you all the time, okay? Can't tell you the amount of times my eldest would break something and lie to me about saying that my middle was the one that broke it.
She says, I trust you all. You have done well. I have just met you. I
It ain't
please
asking, like,
forgive me for being cagey, but you can say do a persuasion check if you want to try to get some information out of her.
I have a +4 persuasion. I'll put the moves on her, I guess. Not in that type of way. Hey, a 21. Holy fuck.
So what do you say to her to persuade
Still
her?
got that Riz.
Slick back my hair. Not really. Look, ma'am. We lost hand and limb going in there. We risked our life for you. We risked our lives for him and everybody else in the world. I think you can spare a little bit of coin to help out a few humble adventurers that went out of their way to help out everyone in the entire world.
She kind of has like a flirty look on her face, and she kind of like she laughs and she kind of grasps your hand like with her hand on top and slides you a platinum piece, and she kisses you on the cheek, and she says, you're right. I thank you all. Thank you. And she goes on to tell you that, you're right. There has been tales and lots of stories and legends and lores. We don't know what is true or not. But one thing we do know that is true is that thousands of years ago, our history was destroyed. Our libraries were burned, and somebody attacked and destroyed our libraries. And there's stories about this. And we're not sure which part of the stories are true, which part are just the boogeyman. And I can tell you some things real quick. Let me open up my notepad real quick here. Give me 1 second.
And I thought she was about to be like, oh, back in our history, there used to be these things called half elves. Let's make some.
Half elves are in Veracon.
It was a line. It was a line.
Yeah,
She's an elf.
yeah.
He's an ale.
Oh,
There
I
it
get
is.
it. I get
There
it.
we go. There we go. It took a few seconds.
Oh, we were about to have a DM flirting with a player over here. Put the moves on. Riz
Sorry,
me
give
up.
1 second.
Riz me up, Daddy Dale.
Look, and I ain't called daddy for no real reason. I'm called daddy for a reason. All right.
Hey, all you gotta say is, I'm 40 and I got a whole head of hair. See these teeth?
So there
They're all
was
real.
thousands of years ago, there was a battle on White here, and they fought some soldiers from Black, and they won. Black retreated, and then Black returned years later with like guerrilla tactics, where they came in the night and they burned down the libraries, and they burned down some, like, they targeted some specific locations in White, and they killed Vamdini Samani, who was like an explorer and a historian there. His son, Madeho Samani, his grandson, fled and delivered some of the history. Like, he took his grandfather's work and fled White and tried to like secure whatever history he could, including maps that have been explored, and delivered them to Lash Prevera. So she says that basically Lash Prevera that's why she knew the name of Lash Prevera, because of the stories of old that they, White has kind of been able to figure out which stories are true, which stories are just legend and fiction, and which stories are nonfiction for the most part. So yeah, basically she's saying that Lash Prevera has more knowledge than they appear to have. They've been kind of keeping secret their knowledge of the world and the history.
We are such bastards.
I don't know if that helps you guys at all, or if that was confusing or what.
No, it made sense to me.
If you need any,
It made sense.
if you need any clarification, I'll try to.
Yeah, fight happened. Someone was being an asshole, burned down libraries. Somebody fled with some knowledge out to Lash Prevera.
Yep.
Lash Prevera assholes that kept
Yep.
that knowledge hidden. All right, time to go kick some asses. I mean, kick some doors down.
Depends why they kept the knowledge hidden.
Yeah. So that's all she knows. Now I'm curious. Oh man. All right. Okay. Okay. And this kid is why you put points into your Riz stat. I could have also charged her. All right, so we're getting paid in Lash Prevera.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah.
I say, I know we gotta take the strawberries to Saiho. Is there anything else we gotta do? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, I guess if there's nothing else for us in town, I guess head to Saiho.
Were these the wyverns that we had to fight?
You did not encounter any wyverns.
We were told very specifically there would be wyverns.
But we didn't have.
Doesn't seem to know.
I don't know if we actually achieved our goal yet.
We didn't have to. We weren't required to fight wyverns, though, right?
No,
the
it
wyverns-
was just an obstacle that we might have went over that we had to go through.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, wyverns are bastards and an abomination of God, so they need to be smited. But regardless, however, They're fucking idiots. But I have been doing some praying and some repenting. So our next encounter with smart dragons should be better.
Okay. Anything else, guys? We can move on from here if you guys are. If there's nothing else, let me know.
Side note, Amron, your dog looks like a fucking blob of just black nothingness. Dude, is that a dog or a cat?
It's a cat. It's a cat.
It's a cat.
This
It's
is
either really
obnoxious.
close. It's either really close or really fat.
She's
Either way.
literally on the arm of my chair,
God,
and she
it's
just
close.
keeps like headbutting me.
Adorable. Adorable.
Like, bruh, chill.
That's the best player. That's our best player.
attention to me.
Hi, obnoxious. Then you go away, okay?
We are about to set out back to our ship and the coast on our journey. From there to here, we are caught in a terrible storm. Do you have any precautions or supplies that we may have access to so that we can protect ourselves should this storm happen upon us again?
Oh, let me see what I can do for you.
Above table question. Who's keeping? I'm about to say somebody here has like the party finance, right? Like the party current, because there's a pool of money that the party has.
So it
Right.
was Zenra,
Oh shit. Yeah.
and
Okay.
she is
She
not here.
ain't here.
So we don't know what we got.
Yuck. Also, Dale is 100% fucking putting that platinum piece in my purse. Fuck y'all. I flirted my way to get it into earning that platinum piece.
That is absolutely fair.
I don't have much to deal with the storm. Perhaps some cold hard cash can help you out there.
Damn right it will. I mean, yes, ma'am, absolutely. That'd be lovely.
She hands you a satchel of 100 gold.
All right, Dale's gonna pocket that. No, because there's 4 of us here. Everybody else is out doing their own thing. Everyone currently here will get. If Dale's being handed the money, everybody's gonna get 25 gold pieces. I don't know who's actually being handed the money.
She gives you all like the double clasped handshake with a hand on each side of your hand and a kiss on the cheek and bids you guys farewell.
Dale is brokered, so I'm throwing that 25 in my inventory right now. Jesus fuck.
All right. Well, before we leave town, Mithrian is going to think about what we can do to not get caught in that storm again. Unprepared.
Mm.
Mithrian doesn't know.
See, I don't know.
Carl doesn't know. Mithrian will know, but Carl doesn't know. Mithrian's going to figure it out.
Great question. That is a great question, friend.
Oh, you froze up there, Corbus.
So, that is a
go.
great question, friend and goodest ally. Yes, this storm is quite concerning,
Yes, you should stay indoors. Perhaps in some sort of hard, stone-like shelter.
I carry my shelter on back. I will be fine. I am not worried. It is these bozos who die when the weather gets bad. You all need to learn to start carrying the house. It will make you less fragile.
Turtle privileges. Okay, last call. Anything else?
Dale has no money, so no money to be spent.
Would I be able to go and see if there's like a magic shop in town
Yes, of course. We have basic items. What is it that you're looking
Any
for?
spells or scrolls or any kind of magical items that you guys have?
Okay, she starts to scribble out a note, a little card, puts it in an envelope, seals it, puts like a wax seal on it, and hands it to you. And she says, "Here, give this to the shopkeep. This should give you at least a good price, if not free."
Well, thank you so much. And I take it and I just just reflexively just give her my cheek to kiss. I'm just like,
And cheap.
thank you so much. Just walk out.
Okay. Heading to the magic shop, they have basic items, +1 weapons, as about the best you're gonna find. Some cantrip scrolls, level 1 through 3 scrolls.
Okay.
Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Like I can't actually take a 3rd level spell yet, but if they have the Kit Kat, you cannot. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Isn't there like a Liamon's tiny hut or something like that?
Let's see if they have it. They do not have it. I'm sorry.
That is okay. I'm trying to think of anything else that would cast a like a little hut or protective.
How big is your floating disc?
That's 3 feet, but it stays 3 feet off the ground.
You can only create one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's actually anything I can grab at 2nd level.
Fuck.
Give you a second here.
Thank you. I apologize. Trying to see what there even is. Is Tiny Hut different than Liamon's Tiny Hut? Okay, I'm like, that's
Nope.
the one.
No,
the-
it's
the-
it's
they're the
for
same
the
thing.
SRD.
Okay.
Also, BRB like 10 minutes. I have to go handle something.
Okay. What is SRD?
The system reference document, the non-branded generic.
Mm.
It's like Magic Missile and Jim's Magic Missile. But Jim's Magic Missile is a little different.
Those are different, actually.
I was like, those
Yeah.
Jim's Magic
are-
Missile fucks you up.
Yeah, there's a difference between like being shot with a bunch of 9mm, and then it's like, all right, here's a 50 caliber. Just, oh man, regular shotgun versus the slug round. Yeah, Dale has nothing to do in town, so it's up to the players.
And rope trick only lasts
An hour
an
Thirty
or
hour.
20
minutes,
minutes.
an
20
hour?
minutes. An hour. An hour.
It's an hour or 30 minutes.
Yeah, there's nothing really that's worth grabbing them.
Rope trick.
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. I'm looking in the back at their items.
Keep looking. If you come across it, we can do it later. Yeah. Okay. To Saiho or anything else?
Iho.
Saiho.
Hi ho!
I think she said she was giving health potions to everybody. That was
Yep.
what the deal was.
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember? I can go look it up real quick. I don't remember if it was like greater health potions or what. This is what happens when you take a long break. Not only am I rusty, but also trying to remember what transpired. Okay, we'll say greater health potions. The bigger one. Is that the greater health potion?
I know there's normal healing potion.
Common. Greater healing is 4d4. That's the one. Greater healing. So everybody in the party got a greater healing health potion that's 4d4 plus 4. Okay. And now you guys heading back to the boat, or is there anything else you want to do here? Because you guys have pretty much saw everything you need to see here on this continent.
Yeah. Make our way off of it.
You okay? Several days travel through the tundra. Skies look clear. Through the cotton fields, skies still look clear. Through some more tundra, still clear skies. You guys feel nice and rested. Morale is strong. Back to the boat. We can just kind of fast forward to some of this part because it's not going to be very interesting for players. I mean, the movers go. You guys shake hands with the movers. Movers start taking their floating discs and their wagons, and they start heading through the tundra to load up on mostly cotton, because what else is there that you guys would tell the movers about that would be of value here that you would want them to bring back?
We mentioned, I get my finger out. Well, you mentioned, I guess, these interesting plants in the mountains, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys saw it, right? But you didn't go up there and get it? Do I understand that correctly?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw them, but we didn't do anything with them.
It was vanilla.
Vanilla extract.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Other than that, there's not... I mean, it's a lot of tundra here, right? It's not very fruitful lands, which is why the strawberries were such a big deal to Saiho, because it's not a fruitful land.
Yep.
What about the white stone that was the size of a dishwasher?
Okay, those they're going to bring back on the floating
Okay, cool.
discs. And yeah. Hopefully the dragons don't give them too hard of a time. I'll get the stamp of approval from Rayla, maybe. Okay. So let's do this. So you guys get 1,200 gold to split amongst the party, which you kind of estimate by the time the movers, the weeks go by, almost a month goes by before they return with like floating discs full of these white stones, of cotton, a wagon full of cotton, all this stuff, you could kind of guess how much you would get, what you'll get paid when you get back to Las Primavera. So you haven't got paid quite yet, so don't add it yet, but you can assume that's how much you're going to get paid when you get back to
Like we're
Las
getting
Primavera.
1,200 each, or to split amongst the. All right, you said split amongst the party.
It's a split. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so after a month, what do you guys do in that month of downtime while they movers do their thing?
Lee, I work with the group to make my limbs slightly better.
Yeah, we definitely are going to spend quality time perfecting the prosthetics.
Yeah. Then also,
Okay.
retroactively, when we went to the magic shop, can I get a bag of
Yeah,
holding and a bunch of
Mm.
paper to put, or paper and ink for spells?
Okay. The paper, yes. Let me see the bag of holding.
Like, if I can't get the bag of holding, I probably wouldn't get the paper because that'd be a lot to carry around. But
So he was willing to give you like some scrolls for one scroll for free, and then after that he was going to charge you. A bag of holding does not fall into
No.
that category, but you can buy
I'm
it.
down to buy it.
Okay. Let me see. It's uncommon. Uh, 400
Okay.
GP.
All right. Thank you for that transaction, sir. And then can I spend, I think 300 GP on papers and inks?
300 GP worth of papers and inks. Oh shit.
Spells
Okay.
be expensive, man.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Okay.
And so in the month that we're waiting, I'm just going to be working on adding some of the scrolls that I have to my spell book. Been waiting for this time.
Definitely have the downtime for it.
I know, this was like, now's the time.
Yeah, seriously, this is the
Mhm.
perfect time.
But I can't hold that much paper, like, just walking around. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
How about so we're gonna have to figure out that if you see, we try to improve the prosthetics. So go ahead and roll another tinkering.
Okay, and that's
I say I'd be helping as much as I can. So I don't know if I can give him advantage on it, but I don't know if I can.
What's your
I-
class? You are a
I'm a cleric.
fighter?
I'm a
Cleric?
cleric.
Why did I think you were a fighter? Oh, because that picture, your token looks like a
but
fighter
he's
to me.
jack of all trades.
Understandable.
He's a master of none.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So I have a couple of reasons as to why I feel like I could help him with this. So, given my backstory of like working with being able to like working with a bunch of like carts and just kind of being just this general handyman, stuff like that.
Makes sense.
As well
makes
as
sense, yep.
I think it's just I'm a dad. So there's my reasoning.
Okay.
That's my reasoning.
You got it.
Yep.
It's very well said.
So this is
So
Yep.
go ahead and roll it, man. Like you probably fixed the sink in the house and that kind of stuff. Clogged
Yeah.
toilets.
Our cart gets fucked up and it's like, well, fuck. You know. Come on,
My
kids, what
girlfriend
do you
hates
need to hold the
when you
line?
bitch with stuff.
Thank you for the advantage.
I'm like, I'll fix your
really bad
computer if
one.
it
Oh,
breaks.
that's so much better. Okay. 18 plus 3 plus D4, which is 3. So 18 plus 6, 24.
24. You now have 4 prongs, 3 and a thumb.
You got an opposable thumb.
But does it look
I can work
badass?
with this. Well, it's a good thing aren't turtles 3-fingered? I think they are.
I don't know. When you get back to town, you can try again with another check when you have access to more.
Soon I shall
Robust
have 40
supplies.
fingers.
Can I make the points of the fingers out of metal?
Sure.
If anything else, just for the sound. I just want to.
Sound like a woman with long
Um,
nails, like typing.
Loading up on the boat, getting ready to head home now. You guys begin to set sail, and the way that the winds work, and it's a different time of year now. By the time you guys, ready to leave, the ship has to take a different kind of route, like using the tack. This thing is called tacking, where they use the winds to like go against the wind, and so when they tack, they have to kind of take a different route to get back home. You notice that the water is starting to look kind of pink.
No, like that.
Hey, Mithrian, can you come out here and look at this?
Gorbis.
Gordvis will come out here and look at this. And Gorbis will try to use his knowledge of the seas to figure out what the hell's happening.
Is this an ability you have?
No.
No, just lives in the water a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a nature check.
Hey, I have proficiency in those.
Hey!
Hey-o!
Oh shit!
That's nice.
23.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
forgot
With a
fucking
20,
around today.
you basically can only know this with a 20. You kind of taste it, and it tastes like some raw meat you've eaten in the past, and you realize like is this blood?
There is blood in this water. Quite a bit of blood in this water.
All right.
A rather significant amount of blood.
Like all of the water is pink. Like
So-
as you guys have kind of
There's something very big just died beneath us. Or something very bad is about
It
to
would have
happen.
to be more. It would have to be more blood than that to be like this entire part of the ocean is. You know what I mean?
I'm casting out a
Something
line.
very big has died beneath us. Or something very bad is about to happen.
Dale is fishing. Dale's fishing. Feels like a terrible idea, but all Dale has to do is eat, pray, sleep, cook, and fish. That's all he's got.
I'm gonna emphasize
You can make a try to catch something.
emphasize the prey.
I am a religious man. All right.
What kind of tell me what kind of hook and bait are you using? Like what kind of fish you trying to catch here?
I don't fucking know. I haven't fished in years. I'm using I know I'm using a decent sized hook. And probably gonna be using so with the bait. Well, we've already ate the eagles.
Most important, I'm trying to figure out which size of fish you're trying to catch here. So that depends on the size of your hook and
I
how
am
much
not
bait.
trying to catch whatever the fuck did that. Like 2 to 5 feet long is the size of fish I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch big.
Oh, that was the size of the hook. I was like, well,
No,
fuck.
no, I'm trying to catch
Okay.
tuna is really fucking big. I don't think I could catch tuna, but if I could, I'll try and do that.
So how do you do a fishing check? What check would that be? Survival? Yeah, survival makes sense. Huh?
It's usually, I think, your choice of survival or nature, plus your
Sure.
proficiency with a fishing kit if you have proficiency. With a fishing
Go ahead and-
Fishing kit does not exist.
Make a survival roll there.
There is something
Yeah.
for it. Wait, there's actually a chart for one of the items. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's It's from Acquisitions Incorporated.
Make a survival
Jesus.
check, Dale.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gear,
Absolutely.
adventuring gear, fishing tackle. There's also the basic fishing equipment, which it's a DC 15 survival check, according to the item.
All right, survival check. I'm not proficient in these, but I do have a +4. Plus.
There you go, Dale. You got
17.
yourself a nice size sea bass.
I'll fucking reel that motherfucker in. Ugh, I ain't worked this hard in forever. Jesus fuck.
It's just looking at you like,
I stab that motherfucker. Ugh.
Yeah.
When I reel this in, I want to ask, what is Amron doing currently?
oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Just kind of looking through his spell book, just kind of like planning out what might happen.
Amron, I ain't asking you to help me clean this. I get this done in like 5 minutes, but I do want to talk to you if possible, if you got time.
Yeah. What can I do for you? You know what?
Alright,
Hold on.
So
I'm gonna sit down
I'm
and start
about to say,
ritually.
I go to the kitchen and start fucking just cutting this motherfucker.
It's like I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant and just tell him to clean the fish for Dale, and just walk over with 2 pints, set them on the table, and be like, "Come on over here."
I don't drink, but okay.
You're right. I would know
So-
that. So it would be a nice cold glass of milk.
Yeah. Lactose intolerant, so I'm gonna shit myself. Not joking. He's not
Juice!
lactose intolerant.
Eat the juice.
So Amron. All right. So you are a very magic person. First of all, I want to say this right now. I'm not hitting on you before. If it looks like I'm putting the moves on
I
you,
don't know. That was a
It
pretty
ain't- I ain't
magical
doing
opening.
yeah, I just want to put that right now. I'm not hitting on you. All right. All right. This is respect is what's going on here. I've seen you've cast magic. I've seen other people cast magic. Mithrian, that motherfucker. I don't even want to get started on how precise he is with a fucking bow. However, I feel like over the past fucking 3 months that we've been traveling, I feel like I have magic powers, and I don't fucking know how. Right? Like the thing about me going invisible, I've been doing that since I was like 5 years old. I used to scare the shit out of my parents. Sneak in the kitchen, get a cookie out of the cookie jar, stuff like that. Right? That I don't even know how that shit happened. Right? However, watch this, and I'm gonna pick up I don't even know. I'm gonna pick something up like a knife or like a cork from a wine bottle. I'm gonna throw it to cast guiding bolt. And when I do, it lights up, and then a little bit of a platinum dragon appears and hits into the wall. That right there. How fucking long have I been able to do that shit? Right? I don't fucking know how long. I don't know what the fuck happened. Right? And I don't really have any guidance, because the only guidance I really have is Bahamut. And he, which as much as he has helped me in my life, he's not really helping me right now. And I still trust him, and I still believe in him. But I'm just scared I'm going to hurt somebody with this power, right? Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And so I need a little bit of guidance, and I trust you a lot.
Well, Dale, here's the thing. You are very correct in thinking that you are going to hurt somebody. You will. As any good weapon does, you will hurt something. Now, the
Well,
idea
I don't want to hurt y'all. Is the thing.
the
I don't want to hurt
idea
y'all's the thing.
is to aim yourself at what you want to hurt.
This thing is, I don't know what I'm capable of.
Well,
So
we have plenty of downtime, and at that point, it's just practice makes perfect. I suggest a journal. I reach into my neckline and I pull out just this little book. It's I journal everything. And when you look back and you see how your results are based on how you are feeling and the things going through your mind and your turbulation, these things help. Other than that, practice, smile a lot, and go fucking mad.
Gotcha. Also, I don't know what the fuck happened, but earlier today, uh, don't tell anyone I said this. I think I accidentally locked the bathroom, and I don't fucking know what's going on with it.
Locked the bathroom?
Arcane lock.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
So, I don't know how I did that, but I don't know how. I was stuck in there for like 3 hours.
So that's actually the thing I came to talk to you about. So there's no door on the bathroom right now. Goose had to go. And
So that's what I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
That's what.
so we put a curtain
gotcha,
up,
gotcha.
but if anything, there's a little flag outside. You have to flip it around so the red side is facing out. And Goose will probably walk in
Gotcha.
anyways, but like we did that with the
I
door
mean-
on, so like it's the same. If he has to
Gotcha,
go, man,
gotcha.
there's not a door that's gonna stop him. So until we get back to port, no door,
No door.
no door.
You guys
Yeah.
want to take a short break?
let's take a break.
5 minutes?
Hell
Or
yeah.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, please. I need time to fucking. I need time for that one.
Okay.
I really didn't expect.
Okay.
I didn't really. Oh my god, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, we don't have a
I
door
didn't-
no more.
Carl has some very specific mannerisms like that. He always goes like, or like, he's very, there's like, just,
It's part of the theater.
he's like, only Carl, I've only seen him do those. Welcome back. The thingy has been pressed, and we're here at sail on the pink ocean. Fucking blood in the water, like must be thousands, if not millions of gallons of blood that have turned this ocean pink. As you guys kind of have an unsettling dinner, the Captain Ricketts wants to talk to you guys, and he's like, "Hey, Muscle, come over here. I want to talk to you guys privately." And you guys kind of come into a corner of like the little dining area away from others, and he says, "So I noticed, and I'm not blaming you guys, but my golden compass is missing. Now, it's been stolen. It's clearly been stolen because I went to take a shit, but the door was fucking locked. And so anyway, I took a shit. I hung my ass over the side of the boat. And when I come back, my compass was missing. It was just right there. And I suspect someone on the board on the ship stole it. I'm not blaming you guys.
Are you certain it didn't drop in the ocean when you were taking a shit? Are you certain
I'm
about that?
certain. I left it on my nightstand.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it in your pocket. You know, you pull down you got, you're always you're in a rush. You know, some fucktard left the door
That did not
locked in
happen.
the bathroom.
No, I'm
and
100% sure. I put it on my nightstand. When I came back, it was gone. I was only gone for a moment. Someone must have just stolen it. Now, I know it wasn't you guys, because I seen you all here chowing down on some clams and oysters and stuff, but you think you can help me find out who stole it? I'll give you 50 gold if you find out. It's very important to me.
Well, start rounding people up.
You guys are the muscle. You have the ability to do so.
He doesn't know about this trick. It's called Sword of Truth.
So
I always have it prepared. It's an order cleric thing.
son of a bitch.
Sorry. No, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. We're not gonna cheese this.
Thank
Yeah, we
you.
will.
Thank
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna do this the old-fashioned. Yeah, no,
You can.
no. All right, I promise you, because this seems really fucking fun, and I'm not about to just cheese this shit.
You can if you want,
Cheese
but okay,
it!
it's up to you. It's your ability, so you.
I
you
will
paid
say
for
this:
It,
it
you
isn't.
know?
It is a last resort. It is a
Okay,
last
there you
resort.
go. There you go. So you start
If
lining
we
them up one by
failed
one.
tremendously.
Starting with Gnarls, who is he's no legs and no arms. He's just nubs. He's the guy that kind of stands up on the bird's nest.
Stands
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And I didn't take it. I didn't take it. God damn it.
Oh, man, I know my character is made for this type of stuff, but I have less than insight. So, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna cheese this whole thing because I'm made for this type of stuff. Does anyone else want to take point?
No, if I take point, I'm going to get frustrated and just break them. So
I'm about to say, look, somebody else can take point. I mean, above table. I'm made for this, but I don't want to make this
do it.
too easy. It's up to the players. I mean, it's up to the other players. I'm letting you decide. All right. Okay. Oh man. If anything, we'll just have one of y'all go over and flip the dude upside down and start shaking him. I'll do an insight check on him when he says that. Just watching his mannerisms.
Okay, roll an insight check.
25.
He seems to be telling the truth. He claims that he was. He said he was eating sunflower seeds up on the bird's nest. You look at his hands, he's got a hook for a hand.
I'm gonna lean over to Amron and be like, "Hey, send your bird up there to the nest. See if there's sunflower seeds up there. Double check his story, if you don't mind, please."
Oh, you're muted.
Are you muted?
You're muted. It's okie dokie. I'm just gonna open up the coat and just have the bird go and check.
Make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Perception.
Birdception.
It's a 14 plus guidance.
You see one single sunflower seed shell there.
I'm gonna look through his eyes. All of a sudden, just get back and be like, "Doesn't look like it."
There was one. There
All
was
right.
one shell there, though.
Shake him, boys.
There was one.
That's what I said. That there was one single sunflower seed shell there.
All right, boys, shake him.
I'm gonna cast levitate on that guy.
Okay. He starts fucking. What the fuck? Put me down. Put me down.
Goose,
Turn him upside down.
if you'd like to
Start
help,
shaking him.
Nothing comes out. Some sunflower seeds come out of his pocket.
All right. Set him back down.
oh damn,
Ah.
second level.
All right, send in the next guy.
Next guy comes in. He's like the muscle that takes care of the boat when you guys are away, and when you guys are here. But
So he's a maintenance crew.
well, technically he's part of the muscle, but he just doesn't leave the boat because the boat needs to be protected when you guys leave.
Gotcha.
Where's shit, man? I'm so unorganized today. I'm sorry. Bartholomew. He said that he was fishing on the front of the boat.
What'd you catch?
Nothing.
Well, wait. Well, where's your rod and reel? Let's take a look at it. See if you were using anything good. If you were just one of them dumbasses who just tosses it out there and not
He shows
without
you.
using anything.
He like kind of boat comes back with the rod and. Look, man, what do you want from me?
Uh.
It's fishing, all right? Didn't take shit.
Insight check.
Okay.
17.
You're not sure?
You've had any issues with the captain before?
No, man. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get something to eat. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, we got don't worry, I
He's
cooked
gone
I cooked
already.
enough for
He-
everybody.
Walked away. Like, I could zone of truth you in an instant, bitch. You're like, I'm going easy.
I'm about to cast hold person on this motherfucker. Need Mithrian to be there, be the intimidating presence behind us. Alright, let's bring in the next
We
person.
still do have Goose. He literally took the door off the shitter.
Yeah, I don't know what fucktard locked it, but yeah.
Next comes
I think he
in.
just was
Alright.
angry in the middle of the night because he needed to go take a shit, and the door was in his way.
It wasn't even locked. It was just shut.
That we know of.
Oh, that's even better.
I've got you a great
All right,
story.
who's
Don't
next?
fucking ruin it. Call him the next guy.
Yeah, call on the next guy.
Okay.
Mithrin behind us is like, what story?
1 second. I just need to tidy up this. There's just so much little tabs open and stuff. 1 second. Let me.
All right, Gorbis, you want to take over terrorizing this guy, or
Would you like him to be zombie?
just scared enough that he doesn't?
Gorbis will reach in to his bag, take out his zombified hand, and just place it on his face.
Okay. Next in.
Just grip it
Well, we
off.
don't have the about to say we don't have the next guy
And-
yet, but that's
So
that's
next
really
comes
good.
Andy and
Awesome.
Kimmy. That's your co-captain and the woo girl, like their woo girlfriend that Andy and Rickus like kind of fight over sometimes. They claim that they were having an argument in their sleeping quarters.
I'm gonna start pacing around them before we bring the hand out. I'm gonna start kind of pacing around them. What was the argument about?
He hit her.
Any visible wounds on him?
She's got a swelling here on her, like all right here.
I'm gonna cure wounds
Okay. She thanks you graciously.
just really quick. Just a really quick cure
See,
wounds.
Andy,
Actually,
that's
sorry, I
a
don't have
real
cure-
man.
I have a healing word, so yeah, healing word, but still.
Real men cast healing word. They don't hit women. Shut up, bitch.
Okay, hold on. Now this is for me, the player. So, what the hell is this like relationship? What the fuck is it? Because I don't remember. I was told about this, but I was like,
You
overwhelmed
weren't
at the
here.
moment. So what the fuck's
You
going on?
probably weren't even here at that time.
No,
but
I wasn't.
Basically, the captain,
No, I
Captain
wasn't.
Rickus, and co-captain AD
Okay, Captain.
have been kind of quarreling over
Okay.
this girl Kimmy.
Okay, so obviously the captain's a guy, and then there's another guy, or is this a girl?
There's captain and co-captain. They're kind of been both pining over this girl Kimmy. This was like very
so the
beginning
co-captain-
session 1 that we
And-
learned this.
And what was in the co-captain? Co-captain is who is that?
Andy, that's the one you're talking to now. He's got a
Andy.
Andy, like Andy, but Andy.
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 Okay.
Like the main character of Avatar, when the girl on Kyoshi Island is like, Angie, come play.
Okay. So Andy.
Andy.
Okay. So the girl they're fighting over is saying who hit her? The guy.
She's saying he hit her but it was a few days ago, but they were just still fighting over it.
Okay. Damn. But other people can ask questions and stuff. Because yeah.
The more information you guys gather, and you can start to put the pieces of the clues together, perhaps. So we can go to the next
Can
one
I
if you want,
insight
or you can insight.
When she said that,
Sure. Roll an insight.
You know
and
what? Hold up.
are you gonna do
hold
it?
up. Andy is the person who supposedly hit the girl, right?
Yes.
And they're sitting down. I'm gonna go behind him. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulders. Not rough, but just kind of gently put my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna look at Gorbis and I'm gonna go, since you like putting your hands on women so much, I got something for you. And I'm gonna nod to Gorbis to pull the zombified hand out.
And Gorbis will place the hand directly on their face.
Okay. Ah!
I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna start holding him. I'm gonna start holding him just so he doesn't do that. But I'm gonna lean down and whisper.
When this happens, I'm going to use invisibility, or I'm going to use unseen servant, and then invisibility, and walk over and have my unseen servant grab both his ankles, and I'm just going to grab kind of like neck, like on his neck, and just like on his other shoulder.
Oh my god, he's freaking out.
So he's just having.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna just go and say loudly to both of them. If you've got any knowledge about the whereabouts of this golden compass, we need to know now.
Roll an intimidation check.
Because we ain't even. All right. Do I have? Okay, I just gotta ask. Do
You're
I
like
get
super
advanced on this?
advantage.
Because
Sure.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like,
And guidance.
It's about as intimidating as it gets right here.
I have advantage on
And
or not advantage. I have proficiency.
And also, I will give him a hit of the talisman.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's roll intimidation to start off with. Okay, that's a 14. That's a 14, and I get 2d4 because of guidance and the talisman.
You're at advantage, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see if I roll. Let's see what I get for the second roll. Nope, that's worse.
Okay.
So a 19 with intimidation. 19 because 14 and then the 5 was
So
a
he's
2d4.
Kicking and screaming and thrashing, and he's like, I didn't take it, I swear.
Do you know anyone who had the motivation to take it?
I don't know. Let me see if that's
What
true
the
or
fuck
not.
do you know?
He doesn't know.
Oh, insight? That's insight.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy and just have the lights just start flickering, and
21.
changing to darker.
He feels like he's telling the
21,
truth
just
there.
Fuck with
insight.
Dale.
All right. I'm gonna look over at her and go, did you take it or you know anyone who might have taken it? If you're lying to me, you're gonna get the same treatment he is.
She's like, look, mister, I don't know. Oh, you're the one that healed me. What was the question? She's drunk. She's like fucking pissed drunk. She just collapses. She passes out.
All right. You know
I don't have
what?
anything that helps. I don't have anything that helps with that.
There's like 4
I'm
more
gonna-
people waiting outside, by the way.
All right.
You
all
see
right,
this guy
all right, all right.
screaming.
Okay. All right, yeah. So we're gonna. All right, get him the fuck out of here. But set her up in the corner. All right, it'll make sense in a little bit. Just put her in a chair, leaned up against the corner.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we're gonna lean her up. She's just. We're not gonna just throw her in the corner, but we're gonna set her up in the corner. We're gonna get the other guy out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Next guy is Roper. This is his name is Roper. He's like the way I imagine this guy is like Mouse from the Matrix. You guys remember the younger one, Mouse? I kind of imagine him looking like that. He's kind of a younger guy, slim, kind of clean cut looking. He says he was tidying the ropes and removing algae from them.
I don't even have any fucking questions. I'm gonna lean over to Mithrian. And basically just be like, what, like, could that even be possible? Like the algae getting on the rope and stuff out here. Basically, just seeing if he can make a nature check.
You don't even need to make one. Like, absolutely, you guys have seen algae all over.
I'll
ropes.
say I don't know, so that's why I had to ask.
No, like even you would know just from like, oh, you're muted, Carl.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, algae
Okay.
grows on sinks. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, so that's why I was like,
Don't
don't
take my thing, Carl.
Examining the rope, you can see the picture here. I don't know if you guys see the picture. It's clean, like it's completely clean.
It does a good job. Is this Roper?
Next one. You want to
How much
add? What do you
you
want
get
to
paid?
do?
How about actually hold it real quick, Roper? How much you get paid?
Not enough. But damn it. I work hard, man. Backbreaking labor. No? Look at
I
this. He
know,
pulls up
right?
his shirt and
I
like
know.
his spine is like crooked a little bit.
Scoliosis. I understand. One of my kids has it. It's unfortunate. I mean, but here's the thing, Roper, is like you want to get paid more, right? I mean, who pays you? It's captain, correct? It ain't nobody else, is it?
Well, captain pays me, but whoever's funding the expedition, I guess. I don't know, really. I just work here. Don't ask me.
Well, Roper, of the people I've talked to so far, you know, you've had the most reasoning for stealing a golden compass,
I ain't still nothing.
and I'd hate for you to turn out like Emma. Motion towards her. So I'm going to ask you, did you steal it or do you know someone who stole it?
I have no idea who stole that, man. Just leave me alone, man. I didn't steal nothing.
Hey, there ain't no reason to get worked up unless you're guilty.
I didn't steal nothing, okay?
All right. Now, if you hear something, come on back, get a little bit of money, and you ain't being a snitch. All right?
You give me money if I tell you who did it?
Exactly. I'm a man of my word.
He like starts looking around at some of the people. Make an insight check as he looks around at some. Like he kind of
Excellent.
opens it, looks through the crack of the door at the people waiting in line. Some of the people you've talked to already.
19.
Seems like he's just trying to see who he doesn't like. Like, who can he point the finger on just to get the money from you?
Amron, still behind him, is just going to, still invisible, put his hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Do I see? You see, you know what that was just now? That was guilty conscience, because I don't know if you know this or not, but whoever stole the golden compass is going to have to walk the plank.
Walk
We don't want
the
that.
plank.
Yeah,
It wasn't
you know what that
me. It
means,
wasn't
don't you?
me.
Hey, listen. All right?
He's crying now, obviously, but
Now, hey, look, there ain't no reason to act like this. You know, if you hear whoever stole it doesn't have to walk the plank as long as it's returned.
I don't know. I
All
don't
right?
know. You can roll an intimidation check if you want.
If you, yeah, it's just a 15.
You feel like you like put the fear of God a little bit into this kid, and he's still not coming clean. You might be able to check this guy off the list. You feel like?
All right, there's some ice cream in the fridge. Go get some. I'm gonna push them aside. Calling the next
You
person.
go to the fridge, just like milk, like warm milk. Okay, next in comes Walsh. Walsh is a kind of a stone rock gnome. He's real short and gray skin. And he says I was fixing the flag because it was hung upside down.
Who the fuck would have done that?
I don't know, some jackass. We through here.
Oh, far from it. Far from it. Oh man, I'm not even gonna. This is the last guy.
No, there's a couple more waiting out there.
Okay. Flag was hung upside down. Now, we've been sailing for quite a few days. I don't. Does anyone else remember? I'm literally gonna turn everybody. Everybody else remember the flag being upside down? Also, it don't take that long to do so.
You're asking who about the flag? If it was
I'm asking. I'm kind of just like I'm. It's a rhetorical question, or not actually, but it's like, has anyone basically
People
asking the
just kinda
party? Has anyone
shrug.
else noticed the flag being?
most of them just shrugs.
But it don't take that long. It don't take that long to do so.
It don't take that long to steal a compass either.
That's my
He
point.
was just gone for a second. He said he put it on the nightstand. He went, hang his butt over the edge of the boat, and then fucking went right back, and it was gone. About the same amount of time you could fix a flag as well.
All right.
Looking at the flag, it's.
I'm gonna go
You
ahead.
can see the picture there. It's hung. Looks like nice and tidy. It's got a nice. It's like nicely at the right height where it's supposed to be and stuff.
I'm just gonna insight check this dude, and and then I'm gonna just send him on his way, but tell him he's gonna. We might have to call him back.
Hmm.
Oh,
Did you find
I'm
it
gonna
there,
I should
Xerox?
probably
I see
roll
you
my
looking around
insight
like a
check.
squirrel.
That's a 16.
Where's the picture?
It's been it's on you guys, it's on the Discord, guys. If you want to see the photos that I've been sharing,
Oh.
we've switched to Discord.
Okay.
So you can see there the clean rope, the flag.
There we go.
You rolled insight, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty crap. It's 16.
Okay. Let me roll on this one actually. He seems like he's withholding some information or not being completely honest with you. Like he seems like he's trying to get out
That's
of
all
this
good.
situation pretty quick.
Oh, ain't no problem. We'll just go ahead and send you on your way. I believe you, sir.
You said I believe
Set
you
him
or
out.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm gonna lie to him and tell him I believe him.
Make a deception check.
I'm gonna lie. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
It's actually a really good 16.
Okay.
I have a +1. So.
All right. Next one that comes in is Preston and Priscilla. Those are the younger couple that have a lot of money that are not actually part of an expedition. They paid to travel and see and stuff like that. So they paid the top dollar to get on this boat, basically. And they say they were them and Gordon Sr. Were having lunch. Gordon Sr. is the chef that works there. He's the one that is looking for his son, if you remember Xerox. Oh, he was your other character, actually. Too bad.
Never find his son.
So he did tell Mithrian before he left.
Right. Still no sign of his son, by the way. And they all can vouch for each other that they were having lunch.
So is there 2 or 3 people in front of us right now?
Preston, Priscilla, and Gordon Sr.
Yeah, I feel like actually with a group like this, I'm just gonna go and drop Zone of Truth on them. I'm gonna drop Zone of Truth on them just because it's a big ass group, and if they're all vouching for each other, then that's yeah.
Well, before you do that, one last thing. Everybody take a look at that picture one last time and see if you can figure it out. Because I realize now that you guys were having that's an important aid that you guys didn't have open. I realized, so that's
the flag literally can't be upside down.
What? Hold on. Are you? Do I have to watch the stream? What's going?
It's on Discord.
I don't see anything. So what? All right, so join the Discord call,
And then mute
and then
us.
So one person was taking
Yeah,
a shit
okay.
over the back of the side of the boat. Another person was cleaning the ropes. Another person was fixing the flag that was hung upside down.
Yeah.
Another person was eating sunflower seeds up in the bird's nest. Others were having fight inside the quarters, and yeah. I think you kind of already figured it out, though. At least, yeah. Did anybody else hear what he said? I guess they didn't hear you.
No. Who? What? Who said something?
Xerox.
I don't think that the flag can actually be upside down.
I know. I just now that I actually went and looked at it, yeah.
So how do we approach this? Do we terrorize him in his sleep? Terrorize him right now? Do we just kill him?
I've got an idea, but probably.
I'm down
I've
to
got an
just kill him.
idea.
But then the
Well-
ropes won't get clean. Oh,
No, that's
fucking
not the
useless.
rope. That was the gnome. That was the rock gnome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the rock gnome. I say for just good measures that we check everybody else, but considering that I think we're all in agreement that it is the rock gnome, I think it's better safe than sorry to check everybody else, but I think we're in agreement it's the rock gnome.
I can only be invisible for so long. I think we just go fucking terrify this guy.
How many more people after these 3?
Oh, that's everybody.
Oh yeah, then let's go do it now.
The last guy
Uh,
was with you. The Faki. His name is Faki. He was with you and Rickus, and like you guys had a line of sight on him when it took place. So
All right, yeah. All right. About to say, who wants to lead the charge into this into the rock gnome's quarters?
I'm invisible, and I have my unseen servant, so I don't want to open the door.
All right. If nobody else is gonna do it, I'm charging in. I'm very experienced at breaking into people's rooms, whenever they've done something.
wait, are you
Alright.
busting in, or are you like sneaking in?
I'm about to say I'm thinking of busting in, but
Okay.
that's up to everybody else. That's up to everybody else.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
thinking
maybe
of busting in. We can sneak in because I can also go invisible.
maybe ask Corbus for some help. I'm sure he has some ideas.
Gorbus, obviously your opinion is
He
wanted
can
here.
knock on the door with his nub, with his hook. Tap tap tap. Okay. Mithrian,
I'm not picking up the hand.
you voting for kicking the door down, or kind of?
Sneaking in.
It'd be kind of hard to sneak in anyway. It's just a fucking little dorm, like not a dorm, a little bunk area on this ship with several bunks and stuff. Okay. Can you? So the tentacle opens the door, and you can see him in there. Looks like he's like keystering something, or like unkeystering something.
Okay. So the
Like,
rock,
what the hell?
so the rock
Ah!
gnome
He
is
like pulls up his pants real quick.
I'm gonna hold person.
He's,
I'm gonna cast hold person on him.
in mid keister. He's just like, oh, he's gonna make a wisdom throw or something, huh?
Give me 1 second. It's hold person. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving.
He fails, and he's just stuck there in mid, like finger reaching in the bunghole.
I'll say, listen, all right. My expertise in breaking and entering ends at keystering.
I'm gonna message Rickus and be like, "Hey, come on down to this guy's room."
He's
You found the son of a bitch, huh?
Yeah, why don't you come see?
He comes.
He's like still mid case.
He comes in there and he's like, I never trusted that son of a bitch. Niles, make him walk the plank, the motherfucker.
I mean, do you want to get your shit back? Cause
Yeah, you got one of them
That's all
mage
you.
hand thingies.
I don't actually.
I'm about to say we should probably. I'm about to say, listen, all right. Let's see. God damn it, Dale. Man, I want to play this a different way, Dale. God damn it.
No one's got mage hand.
Playing it good. We have an unseen
Oh,
servant.
there you go. He's still up too.
Man,
I'm very sorry. I say to the unseen servant.
we don't know, but the unseen servant just flips him off.
Yeah, he
Oh, man.
starts like this gold chain appears from the butt, and just out comes the compass.
Oh,
The unseen servant starts
No.
like washing it for you, and like
Oh
you just see
my
these two
God.
rubber gloves floating in the air and like washing the compass. Let's make that son of a bitch walk the
I
plank.
did put the gloves on as an order. It's like that is part of the process. Don't sully my unseen servant.
And Rickus grabs him by the collar. He's just a gnome, right? And he's just his little feet are still in a whole person, and he sets him on the plank, and he's like, "What do you think, guys? I've always wanted to do this." Do we do it?
I'm gonna walk up to the stone gnome, and now I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on him. I'll cast Zone of Truth,
Okay.
so he has to make another saving throw.
Okay, your whole person wears off, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Whole
Oh, shit.
person's like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1 minute.
So 4.
Okay, you got to all right on the 4. So he now has to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like get down there like you're looking a kid in the eyes when you're talking to him. All right. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. All right. You do understand you're about to die, correct?
He's like trembling. Huh?
Okay. Now, why did you steal it?
He can choose to not speak, right?
Yeah, he can choose not to speak.
If I tell you, you promise you won't kill me? I'll tell you everything. You
Yeah.
please don't kill me.
No.
I won't kill you, I promise.
You won't torture me?
I won't kill you. I don't have enough fucking time in the day to torture anybody.
I'll
so no.
torture you if you don't say it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
He
You're not helping right now.
kind of looks when
You're
you
not
say
helping-
that, he like kind of
you're not
looks
helping-
down, like considers the water might be a better option.
All right,
And
listen.
he doesn't answer.
I
now.
won't torture you. I'll make sure Amron doesn't torture you. However, you'll be forced to walk off this plank until God knows whatever the hell's down there. Right?
Why is the water
Now.
pink?
Just,
Well,
well,
you'll find out if you don't answer our questions.
Make a
that's one thing.
intimidation check. At
Yeah,
that
Ron, I'm assuming.
advantage.
Oh, it's not great. 10. Can
At advantage.
I give myself advantage? Yeah, I have a +0. I got a 10 and an 8.
Oh shit. Uh, if you don't kill me, they will.
Who's they?
I better not say.
I'm immediately grabbing him and pulling him away from the plank. I'm going to try my best to throw him into the mast.
Throw him into the what?
The mast. I'm throwing him into the fucking mast of the ship.
Okay. He bangs his head. His nose is bleeding now.
All right, tie his ass up. He knows something. He's been.
You can try a different approach besides intimidation. That one's already been failed.
Yeah.
Someone who's more intimidating.
My
than me.
goal. I'm about to say my plan. I'm gonna tell the party this. I'm gonna kind of like huddle the party. If we about to say, it's not torture if we leave his ass out in the middle of the boat with no food or water for a little bit.
That's still kind of an intimidation, though.
Stuff like
I'm looking for some other way, like some, I don't know, bribery or some other way to convince him that it doesn't involve like intimidation.
I would say my goal is to dehydrate him and to not give him any food for a little bit, and then use that as a bribe.
Okay, that kind of,
because he knows something.
I see what you're saying.
He knows something, and he's not, and he is more used to us alive than dead.
Okay.
So yeah, shit. But then
I would say you need to do speak with dead. Oh.
All right. I'm gonna say we throw him into the mast and tie him up. I'm gonna just tell him I'm leaving him for a few days. I'm leaving him for a few days. I'll come back whenever he's ready to talk.
Okay.
No food or water.
Okay. A couple hours go by and sailing on this pink ocean, and you are like officially out of sight of White. No land in sight. When suddenly the captain's like yelling like, "God damn it, I can't steer the boat. Something's gummed up the rudder. Can one of y'all go down there and unclog up the rudder down there? Something down there gumming it up."
Not just the fucking person.
Looking over into the pink water, make perception checks.
I'll make one.
You can also put yourselves on the Roll20 map.
Oh crap! There's a new map.
17.
17.
I got a 15. Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, you don't see anything. You just see pink water. Who's willing to jump in the water?
Oh my god.
To swim under
Jesus.
the boat and fix whatever's causing a
Fucking
problem.
not it.
Okay. Is anybody else coming with him?
How long have we been at sea?
Less than a day. I'd say about 12 hours, 14 hours.
Jesus. All that shit happened within less than a day? Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sing. Fuck that.
I'm not saying the Norway to kind of like overlook Gorbus as he's jumping in.
Okay, is it only Gorbus going then? Does somebody want to help with the... Oh, you guys did do perception. 2 people did perception checks. Okay. It's important to score well on those sometimes, know what you're getting yourself into. Gorbis jumps in. Last chance. Anybody else following?
Like I
I'm
really,
gonna sink.
I don't have a lot of spells. You know what? I'll cast Alter Self. I know. I'm like, I really don't want
The
to.
water's cold and pink.
Yeah, I'll hold off. I'm gonna hold off on using that. That's my last
Okay.
second level spell.
So they start lowering the sails so that the boat stops. And Gorbis jumps in. Gorbis, you swim underneath the boat. Make like a perception check just to get an idea of what's going on down here as you go under there. Water's pretty pink and cloudy. Hard to really see. Yeah. Swimming under the boat, you get to the rudder, and you can see that it's like rope tied around it. It's all covered in like gunk, some kind of gunk. It almost seems intentional, like someone purposely put a rope around, like tie, like this, like a knot tied around with the rope.
You know what? So
Okay, Mithrin.
So we've been at sea for less than a day, but we've been sitting in like dock for like weeks, and we knew we were gonna set sail.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the night before, I would have gone into my astral trance, and I would have changed using my astral elf skills. I would have changed my skill set, and I would have granted myself my a new skill set, and I granted the ability to have skills with water vehicles,
Right, of course. Yeah.
and one other skill, which is still nature. That would matter.
Stripping.
It'd still be fine. Okay. So knowing I have this skill set, I would also swim down with Corpus Globus.
Okay.
And then, so I would be with him, and I would also make that perception check.
Okay.
And the perception check was 26.
Okay. You can see a little better down here than Gorbis, and you can tell that this is shark-infested waters. You see shadowy little things in the distance. You can begin to see them circling. Do you want to get back out, or do you want to try to fix the rudder?
Fix the rudder. And I mentioned, well, I can't mention Gorbis, but I tap him on the head, and I go like this.
Okay. Up above the ship, on the top of the ship, what's his name? Gnarls. Is it Gnarls? Yeah, Gnarls. He's the one that was missing the limbs. He sits up in the bird's nest. He's back up there, and he starts ringing the bell. And he starts yelling down to you guys, "A boat is approaching at rapid speeds!" Xerox and Dale, you can see. Make a history check as you see this boat approaching. You might be able to recognize what boat it is.
I'm gonna use a charge of my Ring of Puzzler's Wit to gain advantage on this history check.
I got a 12.
Okay. Dale?
Advantage roll. That is an 18.
It is the Unazi, which are the Thieves Guild that kind of hang out in Garanter, and you've seen this boat before. This is their Unazi boat, and so they're. It looks like the boat is powered by like this giant wave. You can see a sorcerer standing on the front of the boat, like casting a spell like this as the boat like propels them at a very high rate of speed towards you guys. Before you know it, they are right up on you.
DM. I have a question real quick. Because of my history with, so I don't know if this would matter or not, but in my backstory, I was basically like an inspector for carts that were like trying to like smuggling contraband. It's the kind of sheriff of Nottingham. If y'all have played that game, basically like, that's my backstory. Would I know anything more about these people because of that? Because if not, that's fine.
No. Can you repeat the backstory part again to me?
Basically, my job for literally 20 years was I would inspect carts going in or out of the city to see if they had any contraband or any illegal like substance.
Oh, absolutely! You probably would have run into
see-
these guys a lot then.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know if I can get any
Yeah,
information about them. I mean, if not, that's
No, you
cool.
can. Let me bring up my little here real quick.
Just want to try and help people out and lore. Always love lore.
Their boat is called the Oreki, which is Thieves Guild, which is Thieves Cant for mine, M-I-N-E, like mine. I take what's mine. I take what's not mine. The leader of the Unazi is Yasu, Jaso. The leader of the Thieves Guild. And the man that you've often seen, or perhaps you've heard about, is the captain of the boat. His name is Nox, and he's a dragonborn. Yaso is human. He will he often runs like underground black market sales.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm assuming on the map that we're the bottom ship.
Yes.
Gotcha.
As they are pulling up, Mithrian and Turtle Boy cut the ropes, and you're starting to swim out, and sharks are coming from different sides of you. And
can I use shape water to help kind of kite the sharks away from them?
I mean, you're not down there with them though.
I'm on the boat. I'm on top.
Then I'd say no, because they're directly underneath the boat right now.
Okay.
Yeah. If you wanted to do something to prevent this boat from as this boat pulls up, all this is happening simultaneously, right? As this boat pulls up, there's an orc here in this part, and he's got a rope, and it looks like he's like trying to lasso your boat to his boat. Let's go ahead and make an initiative order here as all these things are transpiring. Looks like we might not have time to get into it today, but at least let's get the initiative in, so next session we can jump straight into it. Actually, why don't we just call it here? I also need to adjust the amount of enemies here because we're so shorthanded today. Maybe next week there'll be more, and then we can do it then. Do the initiative then.
Thank God.
It's not looking good. Like this is bad though. All right, man, get your shit done. Do what you got to do. That was a weird session today.
I feel terrible because I was dog shit at that. I was dog shit at that entire like investigation thing. I mean, I'm glad I didn't
It's
just
not your fault. That I thought
cheese
you
it by
guys.
casting
I
Dungeon.
thought you guys all were looking at the like had the pictures up and stuff.
No, I
Nah, we
didn't
had no
have
My
that open.
fault. I thought you
Yeah,
guys.
I had no idea.